region right now. We are at 63 degrees in Grants Pass, 57 degrees in Klamath Falls, and 57 degrees in Brookings. You can see around the region this morning, a bit more mild of a start than we have been looking at over the past several mornings. Air quality is also improving for some of us this morning. Moderate air quality in our west side valleys, and then it just improves as you go further towards the coast. Now, for my friends in Siskiyou County and for my friends in Klamath and Lake counties, we're still seeing unhealthy air quality this morning, but do expect some slight improvements as we do progress further into your afternoon. We are under an air quality alert still, but this is only until noon today. It does show you that since it is going to be allowed to expire at noon, that we are expecting some improvements in the air quality, not only today, but as we go into tomorrow too. Timing out your hour-by-hour forecast, it is going to be a cooler afternoon, still holding on to some of that haze, but not as smoky. The smoke is not going to be as dense as we have been looking at recently. In our west side valleys, expect temperatures to be climbing into the low to mid 90s later today. Along the coast, we'll see temperatures topping out in the 60s, mid to upper 60s at that. We have seen some clouds and fog this morning, but expect partly cloudy skies later this afternoon. Siskiyou County, we are seeing some poor air quality this morning, but expect some improvements to that later in the day. There still will be some pockets in Siskiyou County of some pretty dense smoke. High temperatures on the day will be topping out in the low to mid 90s. East of the Cascades, temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s today. Certainly a much cooler day through Klamath and Lake counties, holding on to some smoke throughout the day for some of us in Klamath and Lake counties, especially towards the southern portion, but we are still going to be looking at some improvements east of the Cascades in terms of air quality. In our mountains, 80 degrees today at Lake of the Woods, but then upper 80s to low 90s, upper 80s approaching 90s in Prospect and Butte Falls. And then in our west side valleys, 94 degrees in Medford today, 94 degrees as well in Rogue River. Some haze still in the sky, certainly, but the smoke not going to be as dense, and these temperatures are going to be a bit cooler. Your Eat Outside Index today, I actually give it a 6 because we are going to see some of those smoke improvements. Temperatures are going to be a bit cooler, so if you step outside, maybe don't eat a full lunch outdoors, but having a little snack probably would not be too suboptimal. Now, smoke forecast going into this evening. We'll continue to see smoke improvements for those of us west of the Cascades, even for some east of the Cascades, but it's as we go to Tuesday that almost the entire region starts to really clear out of that smoke, including east of the Cascades and in Siskiyou County. Temperature-wise, tomorrow is actually going to be much cooler with highs only in the low 80s, and then we keep temperatures only in the upper 80s by Wednesday, although even though we're seeing these cooler temperatures, be aware winds going to become pretty strong tomorrow. That is why we have fire weather watches in place east of the Cascades and for eastern Siskiyou County. So even though we're getting cooler weather, still certainly concerned about fire danger. For the next 7 days, the coast will see temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s, breezy winds on the coast for tomorrow. Northern California, 90s today, mid 80s tomorrow, then upper 80s Wednesday. Again, though, be aware of those winds picking up as we do go into Tuesday. East of the Cascades, upper 80s to low 90s today, upper 70s tomorrow. We are going to see mostly sunny skies through the forecast period. We do have that fire weather watch that goes into effect tomorrow afternoon. As we go through our mountains, temperatures will be in the 70s and 80s through the forecast period. Tomorrow, only low 70s. And then in our west side valleys, temperatures in the mid 90s today, low 80s for Tuesday, upper 80s coming on your Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, thinning out smoke. Certainly, at least to start the week, not a bad start to your week.